Hey guys, woohoo! We're going live in 1 minute. Waiting for my co-host. He's high maintenance. He's putting on his lip gloss, powdering his nose. This is exciting. You guys can't see, but we got Las Muchachas behind us.
Okay. I don't have my paper. I'll just wing it.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh. Are you alright there?
Yeah, doing
Yeah?
good.
Okay.
Doing good.
Why are you limping?
Oh, I worked out with the quad god, Justin Lovato.
Oh.
Now I can't move my legs.
You look like an 80-year-old man. Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
good. Look him up. Justin Lovato,
Awesome.
the quad god.
All right,
Okay.
guys, welcome to Live with Candice, and
I'm Dr.KenGee, the good chiropractor.
he is my better half. And after almost 20 years of being together, we have decided to do this show. We are passionate about our lives, about our goal setting, about fighting, about arguing, just like any other married couple. And you'll probably see a lot of that today.
We'll see.
So today we are coming to you with goal setting. It is the new year. Everybody makes resolutions or goals. Some people don't know how to. And quite frankly, we have two very different ideas on how to set goals.
Right and wrong.
So we're gonna let you guys decide. As we go on today, every Thursday at 3 p.m. we will go live. We are very excited about offering value to you guys, and so in return, if you guys could just share this and comment. We want to know whose goal setting methods did you like best.
Obviously mine. So
So let's start it off. What do you got, Dr. KenGee?
We've been doing goals for a long time. I remember writing, I think, my first goals back in 2001, and they were like, I just looked at it. It was to be able to see enough patients so I can quit working at GNC.
You've come a long way.
Yeah, and also a goal was to see 100 patients in a week.
It's nice.
Yeah, now we see that in a day. So
I remember the days
Yeah.
visiting you at GNC.
right.
I thought I married a doctor and he's working at GNC.
Right. That was my cover job. But we'll get to that later.
Okay, so we're going to start today off with a quote. Did you bring a quote?
I did, but I forgot my paper. So
Oh. All right, well, we'll use mine. The things that excite you are not random. They are connected to your purpose. The things that excite you are not random. They're connected to your purpose. And I love this because sometimes people are like, what am I passionate about? What do I want to write goals about? And you don't have to think too hard about this. It's just what you're connected to. It'll just show up. It just pops in your mind right away, and somehow we start to navigate it out of our mind. We're like, I don't really want that. It's too big. It's too much work.
and it should be fun. It shouldn't be the stuff that you think you should be doing, but you don't want to. So this is the time to have some fun with it.
Okay, so how do you have fun with goal
So
setting?
here's how I have fun. I'm the more structured of us two.
Clearly
We're-
structured.
we're-
He doesn't have his paper. He has
I
nothing here.
need structure, and I've been taught from some of my mentors different techniques of goal setting, but this is a fun one
This is
that I
fancy.
like. Oh, ready for this? So this is what I
Oh, awesome.
BHAG.
BHAG.
We just got this from one of our buddies, and this stands for, what is your big, hairy ass goal?
Huh.
We all should have one big one of those
But not a big
for
hairy
the whole
ass.
year. So
Big hairy
you
ass
want a
goal.
one big hairy ass goal that you want to focus on. And for me, mine is to develop the good roll into a corporation where we have our own facility that manufactures all of the good rolls on hand, does all the shipping, and I have full freedom to develop and develop products and to get it running on its own, so I could develop all the other ergonomical products that I think will help the world. So that's my big hairy ass goal. And can it be done this year? We'll see. I'll take some inventory on it in a few months.
I think you kind of stole this from me, because this is not at all what he was going to say. And by the way, we've also gone over not knowing what each other's going to say. We made an outline. I did mine. He did his. And this is really kind of what I was saying.
Okay, you can use it too.
Okay, but what else were you going to say?
Okay,
Or are you done?
So here's how I really break it down specifically. Because for me, it's very easy to focus just on business. Like I'm always like, let's do this. Let's grow the business. Let's see patients. How can I serve? Let's do this. But what happens is I will lose focus in the other areas of my life because I'll just be directed, honed in on this one thing. So for me, I need a little bit of structure. So I came up with this acronym, FSFCSPIA, also called FSPIA. So it's basically financial, social, family, career, spiritual, physical, intellectual, action, adventure.
I don't think that's an acronym. Do you know what an acronym is? Like that's
yeah. Okay. So financial. So my goals also need to be SMART goals. So they need to be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time. Time. So I want to save $5,000 by June 1st. That's specific, it's measurable, it's attainable, it's realistic, and there's a time. So I apply this SMART acronym to my FSPIA acronym.
Oh my gosh.
With everything we do. Social.
Are you going to go through all of them?
Yeah, I'm going to go shoot.
Okay.
Times a year with my friends. Okay.
Right.
Family. I'm going to have a date family night once a week, 52 times a year. We're gonna on my career. That's my BHAG. That's my good role stuff. You know, spiritual. We're gonna go to church. There you go. 12 times in the actual church, not just on TV. Physical. I'm going to get down to a 33-inch waist by June 1st. Right now I'm 34. Intellectual. I'm going to read 52 books by the end of the year, whether it's audio or whatever. Action adventure.
Oh boy.
I'm going to go to the Porsche track, and I want to go 180. Porsche. Go 180. So everything's very specific and measurable because my goals are SMART. Ha!
So how many of you guys would not write your goals because this process would take so long, and in your busy lives of being moms, dads, schools, you know, everything you have to sit down for this time frame, I'm exhausted. And what has happened in our marriage year after year after year is he comes home from his mentor all fired up to write these goals. We set a date to write our goals, and we fight the whole time. We don't even write one goal. We're lucky if we write one.
Right.
Because he wants to write his goals like this, and my mind works very, very differently.
Let's hear it.
All right. So he kind of stole that idea from me. He didn't have that big hairy ass before we started dating. And that's what marriage does to you.
I'll post my acronym and what it stands for.
Ah, don't touch my paper.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
This last one here about Porsche. I want to share something with you that the guy that invented Porsche said. It's a quote from him. And he said, "I couldn't find the car of my dreams, and so I built it myself."
Ooh.
Do you think that he had all these goals?
For sure.
Or do you think he had that one big hairy ass goal? He wanted to build the car of his dreams. This is where my goal mind setting comes into play. Oh my gosh, he still
Smart.
has another page.
Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time.
I'm exhausted.
SMART.
Guys, I like to make one big goal. One big goal. If I make one goal and I go after it, all my other goals in all those other areas have to happen for this goal to be true. My goal, to stand in an arena motivating the masses by releasing their inner champion so that they can hold their titles high. I want to stand in here and motivate everybody. And if I want to do that, do I have to be in good physical shape? Yeah, I don't need to write that down. I know that if I'm going to stand on a stage and motivate thousands of people, I have to be in shape. Do I need to take care of myself? Do I need to do ice baths? Do I need to take care of my family needs? Do I have to get my family in order? Do I need my husband to be by my side? Yeah, so I need to go on dates. I have to reconnect. All of this stuff falls into play when you have one big goal. So don't waste your time writing 1,000 goals when you know your one goal. When I have my one goal, I write down the first 3 things that I need to do to make this goal happen. It just makes it simple and you actually do it. For me, I want an online membership. I want people to know the value that I have to offer. I also want to do live videos consistently. This is our first one together, but I have many other ones that I want to do. And this is my bicep right here, working out 5 times a week. I know that my mental capacity as well as my physical capacity have to be in top-notch shape in order to do this. So in my opinion, what's that one big goal you want? It's so big, you might actually think it's unattainable. Now when I say masses, do you think I mean 1,000 people? Do you think I mean 5,000 people? No, I'm going to tell you what I mean. I want to feel the way I did when I was wrestling in the WWE. If professional wrestling can be in over 800 million homes, why can't I? I've done it before, and I'm going to do it again. It's just for a different purpose.
Wow. Okay.
So, in the comments, you have Dr. KenGee's ways of writing goals.
Smart. Skaspia.
And you have my way of writing goals. But what I want to tell you guys is there's really no wrong or right.
Yeah, as long as you just do it and you got something to focus on.
We're giving you 2 very different options. And as a couple of 20 years, we function very differently. But we ultimately have that same end goal in mind, is to build our empire together for our family.
We visit these daily, and then we may have to correct the course a little bit 3 months down the road or 6 months down the road, and or maybe some of this stuff won't be important and you figure it out and it's okay to change. So, you know, it's something daily.
And we also do that differently, right? You have your goal cards that you read many goals daily. For me, I've created a different kind of tool. It's called the goal mantra. For me, it's I am a champion, I act like a champ, and I feel like a champ. For me, that represents my one main goal. If I say that 3 times a day, I know all this other stuff's gonna happen. For him, he likes to say all of his goals 3 times a day, right?
Yeah.
And for me, that's too much. So today, pick what your way of setting goals is, because we're gonna be back here next week.
Right.
And we're still on the theme of goal setting.
Yeah, if you shoot us an email at doc@thegoodchiropractor.com, I'll email you my acronyms and my goal setting stuff. And this has been brought to you by The Good Roll, the world famous first ever adjustable chiropractic non-toxic posture correcting pain reducing pillow. It's as easy as a snap.
And if you guys didn't catch us live today, we will post this on all of our social medias.
And
wait, did you put a thumbs down?
Oh, sorry. One last thing. If someone wants to win that guy,
clearly I'm Vanna White today. I didn't even know it.
the first person to call the office at 310-479-1166.
We are here in the office.
A good roll.
Why are you pushing it
So
down?
you can see the number.
Okay, so while we wait for that first caller, last thing before we go, if you need a little bit of structure to write that goal, we have 2 books we recommend. Rhinoceros Success.
Yup. That's
And
a definite must read every January.
and It Works.
Yeah. Rhino Success you could get on audio books. It's only an hour and a half long. It's like $5.
And It Works, I think it's 10 pages
Yeah,
long.
and the Rhino Success, our kids listen to it, audio, every January.
And our kids write goals too. So if you're parents out there, don't forget, the younger they start to do this, the more it becomes a habit, and it's not something that they're forced to learn how to do.
Right.
So-
And it's fun for them. Like one of our daughters wrote she wants 150 LOL dolls.
Oh my gosh.
And the other one wants to learn how to ollie on a skateboard.
Yep.
You know, stuff
So
like that.
next week, guys, we're continuing with goal setting, and it's all about how do you show up for your goals and how do you not give up on them. Stay tuned. See you later. Yay! High five. High five. Oh.
Very fun.
We had 375 live viewers. That's good.
Wow, that is good.
I'm
Good
so
job.
hungry. Good.